Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Pro Wrestling Logic YouTube channel and the World Class Championship Wrestling Review Series. We are now about to enter year number 3 of our World Class journey, as this is the final day of 1983, literally December 31st, 1983. So we will be starting 84 here later today. But needless to say, we are closing the year with a bang, and certainly interesting there. Ralph Pulley performs God Bless America to open the program. I think this is from Reunion Arena. Like I mentioned in an earlier audio, not really a fan of the singing of traditional music. Just to me, that money can go to the talent. Don't need to bring in special singers or anything like that. But anyway, we move through to the first match of the evening, Johnny Mantell versus the Missing Link, and the Link is certainly an interesting character. He's only here for about 6 or 8 months, but he'll wreak havoc while he's here for sure. And, you know, arm bars attempted by the Link. Link is sent into the top turnbuckle and then sends himself into same buckle as a offensive maneuver against himself. So he's not all there, that's for sure. Missing Link looks to be in phenomenal shape. He actually used this gimmick, Dewey Robinson used this gimmick to reinvent himself in the 80s after being around for a dozen, if not more years, and it certainly works for him. Good duck under and crossbody attempt by Mantell, but we see the fall forward slam by the Link. Link now goes to the second rope with great agility for a big man, with a second rope splash on the inside, and he is not willing to take a backward step under any circumstances. Link is, like I said, only here through the summer, if that, of 84, as he is on the, I believe, the early stages of summer of 84's TNT escapades, biting and clawing and gnawing by the Link to gain an advantage over his opponent. Actually almost leads to his disqualification at the hands of Bronco Luvic. Diving forward headbutt by the Link leads to only a 1.5, maybe a 2 count at most on Mantell, but Link is certainly not a stranger to some interesting offense. Attempted O'Connor roll, but the Link holds on to the top rope, proving that he in fact does have some interesting, offensive maneuver counters as well. And the Link gets very emotional when people don't think he can successfully navigate things, and he is victorious with a diving headbutt to the back. I don't know that I've ever seen that before when a man is half crouched, half standing, but that's what leads the Link to a victory, and he is victorious here. We then move into an interview with Iceman King Parsons and Brian Diaz getting ready to face the Super Destroyers. Obviously, the Super Destroyers and Skandar Akbar have been a thorn in the side of Diaz for quite a while. This match, a proof to that and a witness to that. And then we kind of notice that the Destroyers are willing to cheat and keep a very slow-paced match. The Destroyers are not particularly good if you like fast-paced talent, but for the territory days, very, very good. Parsons hits headbutts on all of them in quick succession during the early stages of the match, much to the surprise and delight of the fans at ringside, the several thousand that are in the Sportatorium or Reunion Arena. Actually, I think this is Reunion Arena because it's a darker building. Anyway, the majority of the match tells the story of King Parsons kind of trying to get advantages wherever he can. Diaz, though, as mentioned, home for the holidays, and willing to take the tag team championship opportunity. Sidewalk slam style maneuver by one of the Destroyers on Adias. Adias probably prone to take the fall, or the loss of the fall, actually. What with not being a regular in town. But that's just speculative, obviously. But the Destroyer's willing to cheat and choke and steal and do whatever they need to do to get things going in their direction, much to the chagrin of anybody watching. And they wind up on the receiving end of several headbutts from Iceman King Parsons. Parsons not partial to using his own head literally and figuratively to get the advantage over these thorns in his side. Akbar makes his way up to the apron area. All four men enter the ring, and Akbar is entering the ring as well. The referee has to throw the match out. We then move to after a few minutes of brawling, we move to comments from Kerry Von Erich. Kerry Von Erich said he is owed, will be owed by the end of the night, $20,000 at Akbar's hands, as he intends to slam Kamala again. And he comes out wearing a very tripped out bandana, and it looks like he is certainly on his own little world's trip here on the New Year's Eve edition, 1983 of the World Class situation. Match isn't very long. They only get about 6 or so minutes, maybe a little less, and several chops by Kamala. Kamala always backs off when he sees the claw, which is an interesting take on a savage individual who is not from the area, selling for even the suggestion of the claw. Drop kick by Kerry under the chin of Kamala, proving Kerry's vertical leaping ability. And then we see Kerry go right after the adversary with a near fall. And the referee is reminding them that it is only a 2. Kamala gets carried down quite a bit easier and tries to splash all life out of Kerry, but Kerry moves out of the way before that happens, much to the dismay of Akbar, and Kerry locks in the claw, and a body slam, again necessitating Kerry $20,000 and the win of the match, as this was a body slam challenge. That's all Kerry had to do to win. As we close 1983 here in world class area, we'll journey into 84 coming up next.